Firstly, welcome to those of you watching this video. Welcome to the Taakiri Tuu Metabolic Bariatric Clinic. This is the first in a series of videos that we've designed to help you understand the problem that you're here for and the ways in which we can potentially help you manage that problem. Now, it's no coincidence that I'm sitting here in the kitchen. Time and again, you'll hear us talk about how the interventions, including bariatric surgery, are ineffective in the long term without changes in lifestyle. And the most important of that is our dietary pattern, meaning the foods and the drinks that we consume over our lifetime. So in some ways, the kitchen seems like an appropriate place to begin our discussions. You're here because you have some manifestation of what we call metabolic disease. The most recognizable manifestation of that metabolic disease is the disease of obesity or excess body fat. Now that's something that will be affecting all of you to some degree. But metabolic disease often includes a number of other diseases, many equally important, such as type 2 diabetes, high blood pressure, high blood lipids or fats, gout, joint problems, breathing problems, and heart disease. They tend to sort of coexist, and in most cases the unifying feature is something we call insulin resistance, which you're going to hear a lot about in the future. Now, I'm not talking about the insulin that some diabetics get prescribed that they inject under their skin. I'm talking about the insulin that our own body produces. Learning to control our own body's insulin is the key to gaining control of our body weight and our metabolism. We're going to learn how to do this as we go through. As we'll talk about in future videos, metabolic disease and obesity usually has several causes in any one person, with genetic factors often creating underlying vulnerabilities to weight gain and disease. But more important than anything, obesity and metabolic disease is triggered by what we term an industrialized Western lifestyle, and particularly an industrialized Western dietary pattern. Obesity and metabolic disease is a chronic disease. Now I'm going to say that again in a different way. Obesity and metabolic disease is a disease that persists lifelong, and it requires ongoing lifelong control to prevent it from becoming dangerous and disabling. None of the current treatments that we have are cures. So bariatric surgery doesn't cure obesity. GLP-1 agonists don't cure obesity. They can help control, but they never cure. So these types of tools can only be seen as adjuncts or add-ons to help you adopt and maintain an appropriate lifestyle and eating pattern. It's just so important to us that you understand this, because if we don't help you make these changes to lifestyle, if you aren't able to sustain these changes to lifestyle, then our treatments will not work beyond a couple of years. Weight will be regained and chronic diseases will return. I believe that what you learn with us will help you understand the changes that you'll need to make, whether or not you have bariatric surgery. We hope it will help you and your family understand the dietary pattern that you need to adopt, the importance of sleep, the importance of controlling stress, the importance of activity, and the role of psychological factors that can drive our habitual eating. 20 years in this area of practice has taught me that there are no shortcuts or quick hacks to good metabolic health and healthy body weight. We welcome you on board.